What's up, YouTube? Today I'm changing the spark plugs on my 2008 Prius. It's pretty dumb, this series of extenders. The first thing that needs to go is the relay box right here. This video isn't a tutorial, I'm just changing them and taking you along to show you what the process is like. Classic. You don't even have to unplug it, you just need to move it to the side here so that you can see the spark plugs. Or each of these ignition coils is held on with a 10mm bolt. What really helps me in this small angled space is this socket wrench that can rotate like this. Once you have the bolts out of the ignition coil, you can just pull it right out. Some spark plug sockets have a built-in extender that goes at an angle, which is helpful. I just didn't have that. There it is. First spark plug. So you can tell a lot about a spark plug just by looking at it. It's Denso, which is the OEM manufacturer for Toyota. There's our part number right under it. Here's that ceramic part of the spark plug. I think it's called the insulator. Mine looks really clean. It's an iridium spark plug. And then here's the electrode up top. But you can see these threads have maybe a little bit of oil, maybe some carbon. I would say if you just want to see if your car needs new spark plugs, if you have an old car, just take one out and send a picture to ChatGPT and just get an opinion on it. It shouldn't take too long just to get one out and put it back in. Okay, here's our new spark plug. This was $10.30. Has this little plastic piece that you'll want to take off. These are apparently pre-gapped, which means that theoretically you shouldn't have to do any gapping. My car didn't have a misfire code, but it's just about the right time to replace them, and I'm really interested in maximizing the performance and efficiency for my car. So I just thought I'd change these. It only costs about $40 to get these if you do it yourself, to get the OEM iridium spark plugs for all 4 of your cylinders. Is take your spark plug and put it into the magnet, and then you're going to lower it into there gently. You're going to need to hand tighten it. Use my camera as a periscope and look in. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Anyways, here's the torque wrench that I'm using. If you know a lot about working on cars, this probably looks pretty dumb. This series of extenders. So yeah, let me know if you in the comments section if you see anything I did wrong in this video. But I think this is pretty funny. Okay, it clicked. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Breaking the plug loose. Dang it. To go to AutoZone to get this joint. This will make it a lot easier to tighten things when we're working at an angle. And there's the click. Wow, that makes everything so much easier. Okay, this U-joint makes all the difference because now we can do this. And wow, that was fast. I'm just gonna use my hand to start it off so we don't cross thread it. Wow. If you're doing your spark plugs, have one of these. It's so helpful. The 4th ignition coil is too close. The wire is like too stiff or too short to be able to pull it out, and this thing is kind of in the way. So I might have to look around and loosen some stuff, but I'll get you updated when this is out. What I had to do is there's this wiring harness, and it's bolted down to the engine in 2 places. See that bolt back there and a bolt right here. Then I had to take out the 3rd coil as well as the 4th and use some force. Obviously you're not trying to break it, but had to use some force just to kind of pull it past. The tip is rubber, so I was able to kind of pull that over the top. Anyways, let's see if we can get this spark plug out. There you go.
Putting everything back together. Sounds normal. Time for a Prius off-roading edit.
Things are looking good. I'm at about 44 miles per gallon compared to the 42.5 before I changed the spark plugs. I still would like to do a full tank of gas with and see what it reads out.
Rinsing the mud after some intense off-roading. Thanks for watching.